Petronella is walking out of Alduin's room. Has Master Alduin come back yet?
No, not yet. I'm concerned about him.
I'm sure he will be back soon, my lady.
Petronella is talking with her father, King Peter.
He's been away for a year now, Petronella. Is it not time to look for another? Maybe a prince?
Dad! No, he will be coming back. He always does.
I know, dear, but he has never been away for such a long time. He did not even say goodbye this time.
He will be back. I know he will.
Petronella is searching through Alduin's belongings.
I know there's something in here to help me find him. He could not have just left without leaving a message or something.
A bright light fills the whole room as soon as Petronella touches a mirror. Then everything becomes black for a second. When she comes to herself, she finds herself in the same room.
What was that? It doesn't seem like anything happened.
Petronella looks confused around the room and then walks out.
Where's all the staff? I should have seen some of them by now.
Petronella makes her way to the throne room to ask her father what's going on. She walks into the room, but is decorated differently. She looks around. She looks around and sees a king in the throne, but it's not her father, and a witch sitting on a broom near the ceiling. The evil king looks at Petronella with scary eyes.
Who are you? Where's my father? The king?
What king? I'm the king in this land, and I've been the king for many years.
The queen comes through the door and looks just as confused as Petronella.
How can you be alive, Petronella?
Guards, get her! Petronella, really confused, runs out of the throne room. Petronella knocks out a couple of guards and then heads to the stable. Petronella runs into the stable. She looks around.
I need a horse.
Petronella looks around. There are a lot of wild white horses, but between them is a calm, beautiful and majestic black horse. Petronella walks slowly up to the calm horse and crawls upon it.
Can you help me get away from
The
here?
horse starts going like it understood what she meant. They ride out to the courtyards. As guards approaches from both sides, they make it out just in time before the guards gets them. Petronella suddenly feels very tired.
Can you take me to safety? I do not think I can keep myself awake.
She says before falling asleep. Petronella suddenly wakes up while someone is trying to take her off the horse. As she struggles, she sees behind her and sees a familiar face. It is Alduin. She stops struggling and just hugs him.
It's been so long since I've seen you. I miss you so much.
Suddenly, Petronella realizes where she is and pushes herself away from Alduin. Maybe Alduin is not the one who she thinks.
Who are you? Are you him?
Are you from this world?
What do you mean?
How did you get here?
I was in your room and touched the mirror and then the kingdom and had another king. What's going on, Eldian?
You went through a door to another world. This world is much like the one we live in, but here the kingdom has been taken over by an evil king.
But I saw my mom. She was with the evil king.
Everyone from our world has a doppelganger in this world, except me.
What about me from this world and my father of this world? What do you mean about except you?
They have both been killed by the king and his men, like many others from this world.
Petronella takes a step back.
Sorry I hugged you. I thought you were the Eldian I know.
I said, except me, because I am the double from this world. I am also the Alduin from our world. Though I was born here, my parents sent me to our world to become strong, so I would be able to win the war and take the kingdom back from the evil king.
Petronella takes a step towards Alduin, puts her hand over her head and lets it fall on Alduin's cheek.
Why did you just leave without saying anything?
You would just have followed me.
You are right, and you can be sure I'm going to help you win this war.
You came at the right time. We are preparing an all-out assault on the king's castle, and we can use all the help we can get.
Alduin, Petronella, and all their men rides over the field and stands around a mile away from the castle. Alduin stands before his army, and all becomes quiet. It was so quiet you would be able to hear a needle hit the ground.
This is the day we have been fighting for. For so long you have been forced to live in hiding. But no more. We will win this fight and take back our freedom. You will cover me and Petronella, so we can make our way into the throne room.
Petronella and Alduin are facing the evil king and the witch. The queen stands in the back just watching.
You killed the king of this world, and you are going to pay for that.
Petronella and Alduin start walking towards them, and within a couple of seconds the fighting starts. Petronella fighting against the evil king, and Alduin fighting with magic against the witch.
My magic is stronger. You will never be able to win against me, little one.
Ha 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 ha! You do not know how powerful I have become.
Petronella and the king fights toe to toe using their strength and swords.
How can you be alive? I killed you and your father a long time ago.
I am not her. I am the one whom is going to beat you.
You are very funny. I would enjoy killing you again.
Alduin or Petronella is winning, but suddenly the witch throws a spell at Petronella. Petronella blocks the spell, but they make her drop her sword, and the evil king is just about to swing and kill Petronella. But suddenly a knife comes through his back, so you can see the tip on the other side. It takes a second for Petronella to see, but then she sees the queen. At the same moment, the witch is thrown across the room by Alduin, and the war is won. Kingdom was theirs. The queen was the one in power now, because Alduin has said no to the position.
What are we going to do?
It is your decision, but I am staying with you.
Let us go home to our world and stay there. They do not need us here anymore.
Alduin and Petronella says as they pick up the mirror in Alduin's room.